If you own a business in the Twin Cities and you die tomorrow, your family doesn't just lose your paycheck, your business loses its owner. And if you've taken out loans in your personal name, which most of you have, your family also inherits the debt. Most business owners I work with have plenty of personal life insurance, but almost nothing on the business side. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what life insurance coverage actually protects your business and your family's stake in it. Here's the thing most people miss: the standard advice: by 10 times your income. That's for someone with a job. If you draw 150 a year from your business, sure, get 1.5 million in personal coverage, but then you have to stack business obligations on top of that. If you've personally guaranteed 800,000 in business loans, your family gets that 1.5 million, but it's already spoken for. You're not actually protecting them. Most service businesses in Minnesota are built on relationships. You're the guy who brings in the clients. You know how to do the work. If you disappear, revenue collapses. The business needs cash to hire and train your replacement, which takes 6 to 12 months and costs 1 to 2 times your annual salary. That's what Keyman Insurance is for. The business owns it. The business gets paid when you die. A common benchmark is 5 to 10 times your annual compensation. So if you're making 150, you want 750,000 to 1.5 million in Keyman coverage. If you have a business partner, you probably have a buy-sell agreement. But here's what happens if it's not funded. You and your partner each own 50% of a $2 million company. Your partner dies. Their $1 million stake passes to their spouse, who has no interest in running the business and every incentive to cash out immediately. Now you need to find $1 million or your business gets sold off. Life insurance funds that buy out so the surviving owner can actually buy the deceased owner's stake. The family of the deceased owner gets paid, the business stays intact. Here's what I see all the time in my agency. A business owner has $1 million in personal life insurance. They think they're covered. They're not. Yeah, they've never looked at what happens to the business loans in their name. They've never calculated the cost to replace themselves. And if they have a partner, there's no funded buy-sell agreement. One person dies and the whole thing falls apart. If you own a business, you need to map out both sides of this, the personal coverage and the business side. Don't guess. Call us right now at 7637-3374-75. We're licensed in Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Illinois, Ohio, Missouri, Nebraska, Kansas, and Arizona. We can get you a quote in about 3 minutes, or use the link in the description. Nelson and Associates, Fridley, Minnesota.